On this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, we're walking our final leg on the island walk. And we're dodging rain clouds between Souris and Little Pond. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're checking out of Shanty Stay, which was super comfy,
Yeah, it was nice.
Super cool, funky. Felt like we were in our old camper with a little bit more room, actually. So we're walking mostly along Sideways Edge today, heading to Howe Bay, and then on to the bed and breakfast called Manor on the Pond. So we're gonna head through Souris, make a left, and carrying on. See you shortly. It's a lovely morning to watch the water coming in. And boy, it's coming in fast. There is a lovely boardwalk here with food shacks, ice cream, stuff like that. But the directionality of it moves away from our side of the road walk, so can't walk too far on it. We're actually going to get off the path now to continue along the highway to Howe Bay. We're not sure if it's proximity of where we are on the island or whether after a week and a half in PEI, the potatoes have just grown, but they're much bigger here. Now, this church was a beauty in its time, but for whatever reason, it's fallen into disrepair. Now, I think it's time to find a realtor and see if it's for sale. 5.7 kilometers into our walk, as we're heading in the general direction of Howe Bay, we see our first island walk sign of the morning. Today has been mostly on Highway 2 so far. Nice wide shoulders, but still head on a swivel, because not everybody gives you as much room as you deserve. We couldn't not share this view. We just stopped and had a chat with some folks from Alberta. And there they go. Dad and his daughter biking Prince Edward Island. We had a wonderful chat, super cool family, and it was nice of them to swing over to our side of the road for a quick chat. We're 10 kilometers in. We're currently on the 310, and we've arrived at a mailbox zoo. Never seen one before, but it has a humpyback camel, an elephant, a couple of giraffes, a lion, and some more giraffes. I'd say this is pretty cool. Found it interesting that there was no sign telling us to turn onto 310, but now there's signage to keep us going. Oh, and for those wondering, I do safely cross the road to take those videos of the signs and then immediately head back to the proper side of the road as we walk. And we are at a lovely little river right now. Look at this. Nice. Oh, mileage update, 11.2 kilometers into our day. And had to share this lovely old Bentley with you. It's quite the baby. Wow. Out of the blue, not in the forecast anywhere, is this sky and a big chunk of very boomy thunder boomers happening off in the distance. Of course, with it not being in the forecast, our rain gear is in our bags that are at our next B&B. We'll let you know what happens. And this is just a lovely view. A couple hundred meters back, Google tried to send us up a farm trail said it would save us 20 minutes. Fortunately, we ignored said direction and stayed on the 310, and we get this lovely view of the harbor heading out to the Gulf. This is the inn at Bay Fortune, operated by Chef Michael Smith. So if you're big into the food side and doing the island walk, if you can stay here, it's certainly a place that will give you a lovely meal. As luck would have it, there is a lovely furniture kitchen cabinet manufacturer here on the roadway. Just as the rain started, we saw his overhang in front of the door and asked if we could stand under the overhang, and he invited us in to listen to compressed air. But the rain has started falling on his beautiful truck out there, and we're gonna stay here for a little bit, let this blow over. Weather Network says it's gonna be about a half hour. And this is where we stopped. So this is MacKenzie's Woodworking, and Boyd MacKenzie is the proprietor and designer. They do kitchen cabinets and all sorts of other stuff. And he was kind enough to just invite us in, and it was wonderful. So it was quite the rain. There was no moisture on the ground when we went in there, and that's the kind of puddles were left behind. So we're probably gonna get a bit of road spray on the next bit of our walk. Hope you're enjoying this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, and if you are, please think about giving us a thumbs up and letting people know you enjoyed it. And if you really are interested in following our travels, think about hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cause any spam or anything like that. You'll just get notifications of our new videos when new videos come out if you have notifications turned on, and it does let YouTube know that we're doing good stuff. Alrighty, we've got another 10 kilometers to go until we get to our bed and breakfast. A little bit of a reminder of the storm that went through. It was a lot of rain. Well, this will be our last island walk sign, and this one we're ignoring. It is having people make a right-hand turn on the next road here. We're actually going a little bit further and turning left because we're going to Manor on the Pond, which is where we will end our adventure on the island walk. It's been a mix of great things.
It's been adventurous. It's been meeting lots of wonderful people. It's been a lot of things.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, my dog's is tired.
As are mine.
So I don't think I'm going to wear shoes for a couple days. I'm going to be in sandals for a bit. Anyways, thanks so much for watching the 8 legs that we've walked on the island walk. We still have about another 45 minutes to go before we actually get passed by a truck, before we get to Manor on the Pond. But we hope you've enjoyed this series. If you haven't seen the entire series, there's 7 legs before this one, and there's one more after this one, which is where we share all of the accommodations that we've had over the 8 legs. So thank you so much for letting us entertain you for 7 to 12 minutes at a time while we've walked the island walk. Cheers for now. Bye-bye. And here is the official end of our island walk experience. Manor on the Pond. We'll share details with you in our accommodations video. Thanks for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler.